Do you believe in the supernatural? Are you ready for a spine-chilling adventure? Today we're embarking on a thrilling journey exploring some of the most haunted places around the globe. From the eerie Woodchester mansion in England, the chilling Catacombs of Paris, to the sinister Highgate Cemetery, and even the legendary Bran Castle in Romania, we'll traverse continents in search of the supernatural. So, if you're a fan of the unknown, the mysterious, and the downright spooky, grab your courage and let's embark on this eerie journey. Our first stop is the eerie Woodchester mansion in England. Nestled in the heart of the Cotswolds, this Gothic mansion is steeped in mystery and spectral tales. Its haunted reputation makes it a beacon for those with a fascination for the supernatural. The mansion's story is shrouded in intrigue. Abandoned mid-construction in the late 19th century, its incomplete state adds to the eerie atmosphere. The man behind its creation, Sir William Lee, is said to roam the mansion's hollow halls, his ghostly figure spotted by many over the years. But Sir William isn't the only spirit residing in the mansion. It's also believed to be haunted by the apparitions of World War II soldiers. Stories tell of spectral military men appearing and disappearing within the mansion's stone walls. The chilling echoes of their boots on the empty corridors have been reported by many a visitor. The mansion's spectral sightings have been well documented, with paranormal investigators frequently drawn to its ghostly allure. From orbs of light to chilling cold spots, the mansion is teeming with unexplained phenomena. The mansion's isolated location, surrounded by woodland, creates an intense sense of isolation. The silence is only broken by the occasional hoot of an owl or the rustling of leaves, amplifying the spine-chilling ambience. Imagine coming face to face with a ghost in this mansion. That would be truly terrifying. Next, we descend into the chilling Catacombs of Paris. An eerie silence seems to seep from the very walls of this labyrinthine network of tunnels. The catacombs are a subterranean cemetery, a mass grave that houses the remains of over 6 million people. In the late 18th century, with Parisian cemeteries overflowing, the city sought a solution in the abandoned limestone quarries beneath its streets. This is how the catacombs came to be, a practical answer to an alarming problem. But this utilitarian function does little to dispel the spine-chilling atmosphere that pervades these tunnels. Imagine walking through narrow, dimly lit passageways, the walls lined with neatly stacked skulls and bones. The air is thick with the weight of history and the overwhelming presence of death. It's no wonder then that visitors have reported ghost sightings and an unsettling feeling of being watched. Some speak of seeing spectral figures lurking in the shadows, others of hearing whispered voices that echo through the tunnels. Each story adds another layer to the chilling aura that surrounds the catacombs. So, as we navigate the winding pathways, let's not forget the millions who rest here eternally. Their silent company serves as a stark reminder of the catacombs' macabre history. Perhaps we should bring extra company on this chilling journey. We continue our journey to the historic Tower of London. This grandiose fortress, with its imposing stone walls and timeless aura, holds stories that would make even the bravest of hearts quiver. The tower is world-renowned for its spectral inhabitants, the most famed of which are Anne Boleyn and Sir Walter Raleigh. Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated second wife of King Henry VIII, is often spotted in the tower, her spectral form carrying her decapitated head under her arm. And then there's Sir Walter Raleigh, the adventurous courtier and explorer, whose ghost is rumored to wander the battlements, perhaps still contemplating the mysteries of the New World. Every brick of this magnificent edifice seems to echo with the whispers of the past, the chilling tales of those who lived and perhaps still dwell within its walls. It seems the ghosts have never taken a holiday here. Now, we head to the imposing Edinburgh Castle in Scotland. This grand fortress perched on Castle Rock is not just a symbol of Scottish pride and history, but also a hub of paranormal activity. It's considered one of the most haunted places in all of Scotland. Legend has it that the castle is home to the ghost of a headless drummer boy. First seen before Oliver Cromwell attacked the castle in the 17th century, his appearance is said to foreshadow danger. But don't get too excited about spotting him. This spectral musician is a shy spirit, rarely making an appearance. The castle's dungeons, once filled with prisoners of war, are also rife with ghostly apparitions. Visitors have reported hearing strange sounds, disembodied voices, and even feeling sudden drops in temperature. Some have felt unseen hands tugging at their clothes, while others spotted fleeting figures in the corner of their eyes. Imagine strolling through the castle's dark, gloomy galleries, where the air is thick with centuries of history. Every stone, every crevice seems to whisper tales of the past. And then, in the distance, you hear it, the faint rhythmic beat of a drum. It grows louder, then softer, echoing through the empty corridors. You spin around, but there's no one there. The corridors are as empty as they were a moment ago. Imagine strolling through the dark, gloomy galleries with the distant sound of a drum echoing, not for the faint-hearted. Next, we visit the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, USA. This historic hotel, nestled in the picturesque Rocky Mountains, has a reputation that sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest of souls. The Stanley Hotel is not just famous for its breathtaking views, but also for its ethereal guests, who refuse to check out. Among the spectral residents, the most renowned is Mrs. Flora Stanley, the wife of the founder, Mr. F.O. Stanley. Don't be surprised if you hear the faint echo of a piano playing in the music room. It's just Mrs. Stanley, forever lost in her melodies. At times, guests have even reported seeing her at the piano, her spectral figure softly outlined in the moonlight. But the ghostly tales don't end here. Another frequent apparition is that of a staff member who met an untimely end in an explosion. His spirit is said to wander the hotel's expansive corridors, forever trapped within its historic walls. The faint scent of burnt fabric is a telltale sign of his presence. The Stanley Hotel, with its grand architecture and the ethereal echoes of its past, offers more than just a comfortable stay. It offers a chilling glimpse into the world beyond our own. So if you're brave enough, book a room, and who knows, you might even hear Mrs. Stanley whispering in your ear during your stay at this unique accommodation. Are you ready to enter the world of vampires? Then Highgate Cemetery is our next stop. Nestled in London, England, this eerie burial ground is known for its chilling apparitions, including, you guessed it, a vampire. Legends whisper of this bloodthirsty spectre prowling the cemetery under the cloak of darkness, sending shivers down the spines of the brave few who dare to venture near. These nocturnal visits are not for the faint-hearted, as the cemetery's spectral inhabitants are said to be quite active. From disembodied voices to sudden cold spots, Highgate Cemetery is a paranormal enthusiast's dream, or perhaps their nightmare. And let's not forget about the looming Gothic architecture, a grim reminder of the cemetery's long and haunted history. So, if you're a thrill seeker looking for your next adrenaline rush, Highgate Cemetery offers a bone-chilling experience like no other. Who needs a cup of coffee when you can have a scare session in this cemetery? Our chilling journey continues to the famous Bran Castle in Romania. Deep in the heart of Transylvania, perched high on a rocky cliff, lies this imposing fortress. Known to many as the home of Bram Stoker's infamous Count Dracula, Bran Castle is steeped in tales of the supernatural. Legend has it that the castle is the abode of Count Dracula himself, whose ghost is said to roam the winding staircases and grand halls after sundown. It's not just the Count who haunts these centuries-old corridors. The spirits of his victims, those who fell prey to his bloodlust, are also believed to be trapped within these stone walls. It's an eerie sensation to think of standing within the very rooms where such chilling tales are born, to feel the cool Transylvanian air, heavy with the weight of centuries of whispered legends and ghost stories. Would you dare to enter and give a chilling greeting to our friend, the Count? Last, but certainly not least terrifying, is the Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky, USA. This former hospital, perched on a hill overlooking the city of Louisville, has a history that's as chilling as the ghosts reported to haunt its corridors. Originally opened in the early 20th century, it served as a treatment center for tuberculosis patients during an epidemic that swept the nation. Thousands of patients passed through its doors, many of whom never left, their lives claimed by the deadly disease. As a result, the sanatorium is said to be one of the most haunted places in the country. Visitors and ghost hunters alike have reported sightings of apparitions, heard unexplained noises, and felt an eerie sense of being watched. The most frequently reported sighting is that of a nurse who supposedly hanged herself in the hospital. Would you dare to explore the dark halls while feeling watched from the shadows? And there you have it, an exciting journey through some of the most haunted places you could visit around the world. From the eerie Woodchester mansion in England and the chilling catacombs in Paris, to the imposing Edinburgh Castle in Scotland and the infamous Waverly Hills Sanatorium in the USA. Each place, a chilling testament to the supernatural, brimming with tales of ghostly encounters. So, if you're keen on an adventure that sends shivers down your spine, these are your go-to destinations. Remember, in these places, you never know what surprise awaits you around each corner, so stay alert.